Hello, my Gemini friends, and welcome to your February horoscope reading. So, friends, for today's horoscope, I am going to be doing it a little bit differently than I have in the past, just because I'm trying to give these readings a little more structure. So, I'm going to be pulling cards for the challenge of the month, the blessing heading your way, and then advice. And then we will be doing a second part of the reading, which is going to be for love, of course. We're going to be looking at new energy coming in, past energy, and a look into the near future. All right, my friends, let's get started. Thank you for joining me here today, my Geminis. Thank you, Spirit, for allowing me to channel these messages for my Gemini friends. My hands are starting to hurt from all the shuffling. What is heading towards my Gemini friends in February? You guys, I almost said April. How weird. No, Spirit, I meant February. What is coming towards my Geminis in February? What challenge do they need to know about for February, Spirit, for my Geminis? What challenge is heading towards my Geminis that they need to know about? Have the Tower in reverse. Interesting. Okay. So you could be recovering from something big that happened to you. Yeah, because I feel you gaining a new perspective. I see you, too many, Spirit. I see you kind of losing some of the stress that you were going through. Taking charge. I like that. What challenge is heading towards my Geminis? So maybe this is a challenge you've been dealing with, my friends, because I'm seeing you just chilling. You're chilling. It's not a bad energy to be in at all, especially considering what you must have gone through. Why the Tower in reverse, Spirit? So if you didn't go through something, my friends, so if you didn't go through something, then this is you avoided a disaster happening and you're not losing sleep over it anymore. But now you're stepping back. I'm surprised we don't have the Hermit here. I see you pulling back, keeping to yourself, self-care, tapping into your practices, being very, like you know what you're doing. You're very driven in this journey, I feel like. So I keep getting shown the Four of Cups. At first, it was reverse and now it's upright. So I'm feeling a sense of just you're not happy with something. There's something here that you're over it. You're so bored of it. You know the story. You're done with it and you're ready to gain a new perspective on it. You're also in a energy of possibly waiting, but not like it's in action. It's purpose in action. I don't see you necessarily waiting for anything in particular. I just see you not. You're like, I'm stopping. I'm stopping right now. I need to reconfigure is what I'm feeling for you, Gemini. All right. What else do they need to know? So there is something ending for you, and it's wrapped up with you defending it, you fighting for it. There's something you're fighting for. Maybe it's a change. It's the new world after this. If you did go through something and you resonate with that story where you're like in recovery mode, then I see you fighting for a new start. It's like something ended, but now you're moving into the next phase, the next chapter, whatever is next. I see you are going to gain a new perspective on it, and we are going to look into that. And you taking charge, we're going to put that right here because I definitely think that world it's a new world after that Tower moment. You're not losing sleep anymore over the imbalance of something. Why the Hangman? What's this new perspective? So your perspective has to do with how you're going to view a missed opportunity, something that was painful for you, and that maybe you viewed as a missed opportunity, there's going to be a perspective shift on that. That's what pushed you to need this time out. Why the Emperor, Spirit? There's a partnership that didn't happen, or a collaboration. It could have been romantic, it could have been work, it could have been friendship. But there's something that was viewed as a missed opportunity here. I feel like you're going within to regain clarity. There's something here that maybe you fantasized about when it came to this situation. There's a lot of options involved, and now it's, I feel like you're going within to gain clarity. Why the Knight of Cups, Spirit? Why the Knight of Cups? So I feel like this is coming up as a challenge because it is a challenging time for you. Oh, this is so beautiful. My Geminis. It's like manifesting like a romantic offer, a committed. It's like I see someone calling in like a committed romantic offer. If it's not romantic, I'm being shown the Lovers reversed. I'm going to put them here. It could have been a decision that you had to take. I'm being also shown the Two of Swords in reverse. So definitely a decision that had to be made about a partnership. And now what I see someone manifesting here is they're tapping into all their own magic to call in a real loving offer that is stable and committed. So if this isn't a relationship and this has to do with any other situation in your life, like you're ready for something to be long term and it feels good, you love it, it loves you back, it has enough to give. So the reason I say it that way, it's because if it's a job or something you're trying to manifest in that way, like it has to feel good in your heart, you know, and there's something long term and stable. If this is about a relationship, it's like manifesting that offer to come in. You want commitment. I feel like you feel like there could be a long-term, like you want long-term stability. And that's what you're gaining clarity on. I feel like you're taking charge or maybe dealing with an Aries, masculine energy coming through, someone who knows what they want and they're very fair and stable and consistent. But there's the energy of indecision and a partnership, not like there's a blockage here with that right now. My Gemini friends. All right. Let me see. That's all I'm getting from here. So let's move on to your blessing. Since that is your challenge, I see you're going to be emotionally taking care of yourself, going within, trying to gain answers, maybe even praying for truth and clarity to come in. Thank you, Spirit, for all of those messages. Can we please look into the blessing heading towards my Geminis in February? What is the blessing heading towards my Geminis? I feel like you're walking away from this partnership that didn't work out. What's a blessing heading towards my Geminis? Look at that. You want divine union. Wow, my friends. That's also your card, the Gemini card. I forgot to mention that. And I feel like that's you showing up. There is, we'll talk about that in a minute. What blessing is heading my Gemini's way? What blessing is coming towards my Geminis? Why the Eight of Cups? Yeah, you're moving forward. You are moving forward. Why the Two of Cups in reverse, Spirit? Come on, which one? Why the Two of Cups in reverse? I think you're not sure if there's either a level of impatience with why this partnership isn't working out, or there's a real evaluation about the investment that you've put in or that is required. Why the Five of Swords? Why the Four of Cups? Why the Magician reverse? All right. We have Aquarius, Pisces, Taurus, Scorpio, Gemini coming through heavy in this reading. All right. Bottom of the deck is the Five of Pentacles reversed. So it's all about Gemini for you. I feel like it's you're putting in the work to heal so that you can have enough of whatever it is you feel you don't have enough of. I feel like you're coming out of this lack mentality when it comes to something. It could be love, it could be work. I'm really getting love vibes here, but take it as it resonates, my Geminis. I do see you walking away from something that is unfulfilling to you. And you're doing this because you know that is, I feel like you're doing it with like purpose and dignity, and like you have your head held high is what I'm feeling as you walk away from this situation, because maybe the situation became boring or you got over it because it made you feel like either I think it made you feel dissatisfied. I was going to say it made you feel like you weren't enough of something, but I actually think it made you feel like you weren't getting enough of something. And dissatisfaction isn't a energy that you want to be living in. I feel like there was a sense of like getting over it. Like getting over it meaning like you checked out of it, you disassociated from something because like I said, it made you feel like dissatisfied in it. It does have to do with a partnership. We're seeing so like Two of Cups, lovers, the Two of Cups is reversed though. Like if it wasn't, I would say this looks great, but there's something here blocking this partnership, and it has to do with investment. It has to do maybe with too many options. We did see that 7 show up 2 times with the 7 of Cups reversed and now the 7 of Pentacles in reverse. This could definitely be that someone isn't clear on what it is they want or where their time, money, energy, love, whatever it is going into. And because of that, nothing is really progressing. And maybe you felt like you had to take a decision because you kind of already knew that. With the Lovers card here, that is you. It could just be like, this is showing me either resistance to closing out a chapter. Like maybe it's what you have to do, but there's still a little bit of resistance to it, but something is done. Something is changing. I do feel that there is conflict here, and I think it's like feeling conflicted within yourself, but you're making a decision that is in your own like divine, like what's divinely for you. Like this is about, maybe it's not exactly what you want in the moment, but I feel like it's taking the decision to do what's best for you. And like I said earlier, there's a real sense of like wanting to be in alignment here. This 5 of Swords is showing me that you are like conflicted about it, maybe even in your mind or with someone else if there's a conversation that needs to be had. But it's almost like if it is a conversation or an argument or something that happens or needs to be had, it's like it brings the end of something. So if this isn't like the end of like this person being in your life, if it is a partnership, if it's not like a breakup, it's the end of however it's been going. Like there's a shift coming. So there's a death of something, so there could be a rebirth is what I'm feeling. But it's tied into, I see you walking away. I see you moving forward is what I see happening, even if you are conflicted. Like I said, there's a sense of recovering from not having enough and from a feeling of dissatisfaction. Maybe that's why you're taking this difficult decision, because you know that in order to be fulfilled and have what you need, it's like this situation might not be providing that for you. We have the Magician reversed, the Moon, and the Star. So I'm seeing a lot of fear. I'm not sure where the fear is stemming from exactly from you, but if that resonates, then you'll know there's just a feeling of not feeling powerful enough, or like trying to hang on to hope. Like maybe you feel like things you were trying to manifest in your life, you're still trying to remain hopeful about, because it does seem it does seem like there is a journey to walk through the dark. And And I'm seeing that here with the Eight of Cups, and I'm seeing that with the Moon card. There's also something here about nighttime. Maybe something's gonna, maybe that's when you process a lot, or maybe there's, if there is a conversation, it might be at nighttime. That's really weird. But these are all like nighttime cards that I'm seeing with the moon and the star. There's big Scorpio vibes and Aquarius coming through. Maybe that means something to you. Maybe it does not, but thought I would mention it. Yeah, there's a real, I feel like you have a deep hope. Like, even though it's scary right now, emotionally scary, I should say, I feel like you're emotionally going through a lot. I don't know how much outward action is happening, but emotionally, I feel like you're going through a lot. And I'm feeling your mind is very conflicted, but I see you moving forward. So that tells me that there is like healing that's going to be done. That's why you're probably also keeping to yourself, because you're processing so much, my dear Geminis. I'm a Gemini moon, and I resonate with my Gemini very much so. All right, my friends. Let's look into your was that the blessing that we just like, I don't even remember. Did we ask for advice? Was that your like, man, I was channeling deep, but let's pull some oracle cards for you. That's what we're going to do. Spirit, what other advice do we have for my Gemini friends? What do they need to hear about their situation? And then after this, we're going to get into your love reading, my Geminis. Thank you, Spirit, for all those messages. What advice do we have for my Geminis? All right. You got 4. Let's see what you got. We got, it's in the bag. What's for you is meant for you, and it won't pass you by. Go deeper. You're like, how much deeper can I go? But literally, Gemini, I see you taking a stroll through the dark ass forest in the middle of the night. And as your eyes adjust, my friends, you're going to start to see through illusions. You're going to start to see that some of those fears that you have, like, they're going to be soothed, you know, you're going to face them, you're going to walk through, and you're going to see clarity. Clarity's coming for you. It's funny that I said clarity, because now we have be clear on your wishes. Be clear on what it is you want. And then we have a nope, which is interesting. That was the flyer card. So if you had a question on your mind throughout the reading, the answer is nope. Only take it if it resonates. That's not for all of you. That might just be for one person. All right, my Gemini loves, let's go into your love reading. Thank you, Spirit, for all of those messages for our Geminis. What do my Geminis need to know about their love life in February? Spirit's like, I just told you everything. Well, it's if that was relating to love, you guys, which I'm almost sure it was. I'm almost sure, but you guys will have to let me know. All right, Spirit, what new energy is heading towards my Geminis in love in February? What new energy is heading towards my Geminis in love in February? What new energy is heading towards my Geminis in love in February? We have the Queen of Pentacles. What new energy is heading towards my Geminis in February for love? What new energy? So there's something here about, there's like a mother energy, or someone who's very feminine, a nurturer, a healer, you know, the like feminine energy of the house is what it feels like. And that's coming through, but also with a sense of imbalance. Perhaps this energy is giving too much. So just be careful, Gemini. If there is a new situation coming up for you, you might be over giving to it. There's also a sense of like releasing burdens. Maybe it's releasing burdens with over giving. Also the energy of being in this lack, this feeling of not having enough. We have an Aries showing up, doesn't have to be, but a masculine energy who is leading and like in charge, could be a boss, someone who's very confident. Spirit, why the Queen of Pentacles? Yeah, there's something about what this queen is putting into a situation. She's doing a lot. And doesn't have to be a she, it's just the energy. Spirit, what news coming to Gemini in love? Why the Six of Pentacles? Oh, it's something long-term it's something long-term. What's something new in love that's coming towards Gemini? Okay. Bottom of the deck again, that Five of Swords, feeling conflicted. So I definitely think that the general part of the reading is tied into the love for probably a lot of you. There's something here, like I said, this feminine energy, this Queen of Pentacles, she is stable, and she, it's like she's definitely a caregiver, a provider, or very stable and consistent in the way that she shows up. But there's something here about the investment she's put into something, the amount of work that has been invested, time, energy, could be money, but now she's like waiting for the return, like kind of, I don't know if questioning, but definitely like wondering, like, okay, well, when's that going to happen? When is it going to feel balanced? Is kind of what I'm feeling. When am I going to stop feeling so overburdened? And I feel like there is an opportunity coming up when it does come to releasing some of the responsibility or of whatever you're carrying too much of. It could be it could be a friendship. But it feels like it's someone, like something to work on, or someone that you're going to be working with on something. There does seem like to be an opportunity here that's coming up that is going to alleviate some of that responsibility that you're possibly carrying. When it comes to your long-term investment, your long-term situation, there's something here about either the way it's been giving, it's created codependency in a situation, or someone has just been over giving for a long time. I kind of feel like that might be you, but there might be an opportunity here to kind of change that up. Also, the feelings of, again, like lack, like not having enough. I feel like you're going back and forth, and maybe that's part of your processing too, because now we have the Star card reverse, which makes me think that when you're in the energy of feeling like you don't have enough, it kind of puts your mental health in a bad place. When you start to get out of that mentality, your mental health starts to reflect it. And we see it because the first part of your reading, the Five of Pentacles was reversed and the Star card was upright. And now they're vice versa. This one is upright and this is reversed, which is telling me like your mind's kind of, it's kind of a doozy. It's kind of, doing that thing that our mind does sometimes, and it's kind of going back and forth. So I definitely feel like you're, just be aware and try to take care of yourself, my loves, because mental health is definitely coming through here, because there are a lot of things that you are emotionally and mentally dealing with. If you are a parent or a mother, then I just see you really like giving it all that you have. And maybe there's going to be a situation here where someone steps in and they're like, hey, go take care of yourself. I'll pick up your kid from school, or I'll hang out with your kid while you go do that. Whatever it is, I kind of feel like there's an opportunity. And that's obviously not going to be for everyone, but even if you have a dog, someone might offer to dog sit. I don't know. But it just feels like there's going to be some type of opportunity for help or someone stepping in that is going to alleviate, we have this Emperor. There's someone who is very strong and masculine, but there's no plans. There's no movement forward. There's like not moving. I don't know why I needed to say that, but that's kind of all I'm getting from that. I kind of feel like this Emperor energy is leaving you feeling very conflicted about something. Mentally conflicted is what I'm feeling. Please take care of yourselves, my Geminis. I'm feeling like your mind you're being very heady, which, you are an air sign, so that's to be expected. But it feels like times like these, like, lean into however it is you take care of yourself. Because I see you being in an overgiving energy as well. Thank you, Spirit, for those messages. I keep asking for new, and that did not feel like new. I mean, maybe I need to be more, the Spirit's like, well, it's technically new things that are happening within the same situation. So take it as it resonates. All right, Spirit, thank you for those messages. If my Geminis are dealing with a past situation when it comes to their love life, what can they expect in February? A past situation, Spirit. They're dealing with a past situation in love. What can they expect in February? The Tower. Dun, dun, dun. We'll see what that's about. A past situation. Recovery. Recovery from this situation. Feeling like you didn't have enough. If you have kids, they're showing up in your reading. If you don't, no worries either. This is just showing kind of like a young love, a crush, or maybe even someone who's like emotionally not as mature as you are when it comes to love. I'm dealing with a past person in love. What are my Geminis? I see movement forward. I definitely keep seeing movement forward for you. So painful, perhaps, at times. Mentally messing with you, oh, for sure. But movement forward, you got it, my Geminis. Why the Tower, Spirit? Why the Tower? Why the Five of Cups in reverse? Yeah, it's this Emperor that I feel like is... I feel like the Emperor is the problem. No, I don't know. Only you'll know. Only you'll know. Why the Five of Pentacles? Yeah, you're going to get out of the energy of feeling like you're dissatisfied. You don't have enough. There's that Eight of Wands again. And moving forward with a decision. You're kind of over... I feel like it... Okay. So what I'm kind of feeling is that whatever the person that you're dealing with, their not their mental capacity, their emotional capacity for a situation, like, I feel like it was painful and you're kind of like over it. Like I'm feeling like these young feelings of love, but they just kind of caused you more strife than they should have. There's something here about something big happened. I think there was a soul connection that happened that kind of came out of nowhere, because I'm seeing like something from the past, nostalgic memories, sweet love. I'm seeing young love come through. There's something about, so it could have been children, or it could have, I feel like it's more like like meeting a soulmate when you weren't expecting it. And that was the Tower moment. And there's now a feeling of having to get over something. I feel you're really trying to get over something emotionally, something that made you feel like you didn't have enough of. And I still see you processing through that in February, my Geminis. This Emperor is not very confident and isn't really moving forward. And I feel like you're kind of trying to, you're trying to get over that. This person that maybe shows up looking like an Emperor, but emotionally is a Page of Cups, is someone who looks the part, but when you get down to it, like, they emotionally don't know how to express themselves at the level that this relationship or this connection is needed. That may not apply to everyone, but I have a real strong feeling that there's something here that you had to accept and just kind of like work on getting over, meaning you had to heal through it in order to move through it. Because it's not enough for you. You're like ready to recover from not having enough of something. This situation didn't have enough to give you. It doesn't feel like, or it didn't leave you feeling satisfied. Even if it did give you something, it wasn't enough. I feel like you're waiting for the wheel to turn. and you're kind of, I feel like you see a cycle coming back in, or there's like a resistance, but there's something that you see. Maybe you're gaining clarity on a pattern in this situation, and you're trying to decide how to move forward to break the karmic wheel, the karmic tie, and kind of get yourself off the hamster wheel. I do see movement forward, my Geminis. I see things are moving in the background, but like I said, it feels like you're still mentally and emotionally dealing with this. My friends, all right. You know what? Every time I do horoscopes, I feel bad for Aries because I always start with Aries and I'll start them and they'll be like 15 minutes long. And then by the time I get to like the third or the fourth one down, they're like a half hour because I just talk the most. Thank you, Spirit, for those messages. What about the near future? What does the near future hold for my Gemini's love life? What does the near future hold for my Gemini's love life? What does the near future hold for my Gemini's love life? Well, I see like a renewal of emotions, but I also see that there's a delay to closing something out and a delay to start something. And that's probably because of the hot and cold energy that you are might be putting out when it comes to dealing with this. And that's not your fault. Like you're mentally trying to deal with it as best as you can. But I feel like there is a struggle. There's an internal struggle of going back and forth, especially if this person is, if you guys are in contact. The reverse Five of Pentacles could mean you're coming back into contact. Also, that Eight of Wands. So if you do hear from this person, that could delay the new start, depending on how that goes. There's something about being stuck on an idea, perhaps on an old way of thinking when it comes to love in this situation. What else, Spirit? What's in the near future for my Gemini's love life? Moving forward, I mean, you're good. You're dealing with it, but we're seeing an exciting new opportunity. You're moving towards something more exciting. Here's that Ace of Wands in reverse. There's something that you know you don't want. I feel like that's become clear. Something you don't want. And there's the Lovers reversed. It could be relating to this situation. Or that could just be the decision that you have to make. You're feeling negative about something. Maybe it's because you've realized it's not what you want and you're trying to balance that out. But I do see you moving forward. My Gemini friends, make sure that whatever decisions you take are what's best for you. Choose self-love over anything else, Gemini. All right, my friends, that is what I have for you today. I hope you enjoyed your February horoscope, and I'll catch you at the next one. Thanks, guys.